Displayed on the wall here are two different things. We've had 3 articles in AQUA Magazine over the last several months, and we also, just within the culture of our company, really believe in an author by the name of Ayn Rand. She wrote a couple really famous books. She wrote a bunch of books, but a couple famous books, The Fountainhead and Atlas Shrugged. So we do a lot of her sayings. We use a lot of her sayings in our stuff because it really is appropriate. But the other thing is the AQUA magazines. There's a lot of guys that will talk about the how-tos, how to make something, how to treat a customer, how to, how things work, what the right way to pour concrete is, and how to adhere tile, and all that's tremendously important. But there's a whole nother part, a whole nother energetic part that really needs to be shared in the industry. And I think because we think of ourselves as a construction industry, we think like construction people, which is, I just got to do the work and it's just the thing that I'm doing, instead of how does it make us feel and what are we really about? And why do we do this? So many of us think it's just the money. Well, money's important for sure, but what about that person's yard that you're in, and how do they feel about it? What's the emotion that you're putting them through as you're tearing up their gorgeous backyard in hopes of them having their dream pool in the backyard? They go through this wave of emotions. Well, we really, as the professionals, need to think on how we can manage them through that, instead of telling them just to get over it, wait till we're done. That's how can we help them get through it. So that's one of those energy things. It's how do we honor the space? How do we honor the neighbors who once played in that backyard as well and now we're changing it? How do we handle those types of things? How do we find new ways of getting customers and attracting customers to us? Now you can just advertise like crazy and that's okay, or you can think of it in a little different way. And that's what my approach has been with the AQUA magazine, is how can we give you and express to you a new way of thinking that's not prevalent in our industry. There are some guys that certainly think this way, and probably most of the really good, well-known, very professional designers who have really taken their businesses to great heights have a piece of that in there as well. Unfortunately, it's not spoken of very much in the industry. There's certainly some cases where it's happening, but I would love to see more of it, and I'm hoping to do my part by allowing myself to feel vulnerable and sharing my information, and hopefully it'll affect some people, and then some people can affect more, and we can do some changes with the industry. Not that the industry is bad or wrong, but I would like to see a little deeper sense of purpose of why we do this, not just because of the money. Because if we get to a little deeper sense of the purpose, then we'll start considering the customer's feelings. Then we'll start considering what we're doing and how we're reshaping the earth. We'll think about all of those things that most people take for granted, that just it's something we do, get over it. No. How can we help people and be a part of that so that we become one in the process, instead of being polar opposites, and the contractor is far away from the homeowner at the end. I would rather say, how can we stay close? And we can stay close by understanding what they're going to have to go through. They've never been here before. We've done it hundreds and thousands of times. They never have. How can we bridge that gap? And it's through thinking in a different way that gets us there. And that's what I hope that some of my articles will help people see anyway.